Your first card is the Page of Wands. So this is an offer, this is a message, there's passion to it. Whether you are thinking about, contacting somebody, making some kind of offer, or somebody has recently in your past made you some kind of offer, or has made you feel some, giving you a message, or is trying to tell you something that is passionate in nature. When it has to do with love, right? When it has to do with work, this is nice. This is awesome. This is offers. This is offers. These are things that get you excited, get you motivated. It's that spark, right? It could be an idea, or maybe you yourself have just many seeds that you have planted in the past, and now you're moving on some of those, the ones that you feel are going to grow. There's growth potential. Your next card is the Six of Cups. This has to do with soulmates. It has to do with nostalgia, reminiscing. Could have something to do with children. For some of you, maybe that's the exciting news that you got, is you're going to have some children. And for some of you, it's more than one. Now, this could be because they're twins, or, okay, triplets, or, hey, even six. That's a lot of kiddos. Obviously specific. But it could also have to do with adopting, stuff like this. Maybe you got some good news in regards to that. When it has to do with love, there could be somebody from your past. And I know we always say this, right? Isn't somebody always coming back from the past? But it is general. So I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world, somebody's coming back from the past. I mean, it's just, yes, it's happening. This could be somebody from your past lifetime, if you believe in that, or somebody from your past. Could be an ex, somebody that you knew when you were younger, high school sweetheart, college sweetheart, something like this. Maybe you're wondering if you should reach out, or somebody has reached out to you recently. Thinking about the good old days. Your next card is Justice. Beautiful. This could be a Libra that you're dealing with. If not, because again, not everybody is, then this could have something to do with the legal system. With the legal system. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that there could have been some kind of argument or something that happened before where somebody felt that things weren't done fairly. Maybe you feel that your person you were dealing with, they didn't treat you fairly, or vice versa, right? And it looks like somebody's thinking about this, remembering this. Maybe they have been spying and, checking you out on your social media, or you them. And there's some kind of light bulb moment that you got there, they got that made them question their actions. Maybe realizing they treated you unfairly. You're them, right? Somebody wants to make something fair again. Wants to, apologize. Now, your present energy, you have the Magician. Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Underneath the Page of Wands, the Magician basically says, my Scorpios, let me tell you, you have every single thing you need right now to do whatever it is that you want to do. You're working with all the elements. You have everything right in front of your face. Infinity sign up here. As it is above, it is below. Maybe that is the aha moment, that light bulb moment, that spark that made you realize that you are actually the creator of your reality. And this is something that can be manifested. It can be manifested, right? Some of you guys have been could have been working on this before, and now see how potential it is, And some of you actually seeing things manifest right in front of your face. Nice. Now let's have 2 more cards. Then you have the 6 of Pentacles. Libra energy, again, balancing the scales. Harmony. This is something harmonious. Underneath the 6 of Cups, yes, that's some harmony. This is equal give and take. It looks like whoever you were dealing with before, they are, I guess maybe they got like a case of amnesia where they kind of thought that they were the ones that were correct and you were wrong. That's just what they believed. And then, you know, after going within and, you know, remembering the event or remembering what happened, it's like they realized that, if anything, they had a lot to do with whatever happened. So it wasn't just you, it was both. Or it could have just been all of them. Somebody realized they made a mistake. They were too harsh, they didn't have enough information, acted too hastily, didn't think about what they did. They just did. Right? Others of you, this has to do with your money. Maybe something is coming in for you, a loan, something that will bring growth. This could just be something that you're manifesting into your life with this Magician here. You're seeing that you can work with so many elements. You are using your resources, all of your resources. And you're realizing that you actually do have a lot of resources. Whether this is a small business loan or, you know, family loan. And this is helping you move forward to do whatever this is that you want to do. Maybe something that you've wanted to do from when you were, you know, younger. Something like that. It's a gift. It's a gift. Your next card is the 2 of Swords. That's the chick with the blindfolds on, right? So usually, the two of Swords is like some kind of stalemate. Something not doing someone. Oh my God, what's wrong with my words? My goodness. Maybe in the past you didn't want to do anything about this, or they didn't, or nothing was being done underneath justice. It could have been just the blue tape, you know, paperwork. Whether it was just, it seemed like it was too hard to do, or, you know, too much stuff was involved. It seemed difficult. It seemed impossible. And it was unfair that you didn't want to deal with it. You just said, forget it. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do anything. Either because you needed more information, or you just didn't want to do anything, or just leave it up to the universe and believe and understand that justice would be served. But I think that with this Magician, instead of not doing anything about it, some of you just decided to try. It's like, why not? Let me see. Let me see. There's a different energy. Maybe with this moon, this full moon that will be in, what, a couple of days, you gain more clarity. Maybe you want to give it another try and see that it's actually more possible than what you thought in the past. It's easier, or it's just not as hard. Same thing, right? Woo. Your next card for your near future, you have the 9 of Wands. So this is that wounded warrior. You've worked very hard at this. Have wanted to give up on it. You're them. But it's a 9. It's right there next to the 10. You're basically almost done. You're right there at the finish line. So they're trying to tell you not to give up. Don't give up. You have everything going for you. The universe is trying to give you some kind of gift, some kind of reward for all your hard work. Your next card is the Nine of Swords. This might be causing some kind of stress, sleepless nights, overthinking, anxiety, depends. And what I feel here is that, you know how they say it gets harder right before you get it? I don't know if they say it like that, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. It might appear impossible, and your momentum went up, and then something might happen that might make you question this. Maybe even feeling like you won't be successful at it, because it's like you're almost there and then there's another hiccup, and it's only a hiccup. It's nothing big, but it makes you stress. This is coming in because you're basically right there. It gets worse before it gets better, but it gets worse for a second just to test you if you really are going to go for it, if you're really going to go all the way. And not really all the way, because like I said, you are there. A couple more steps and you're successful. You get the gift. You're rewarded. And then you go back to this part, the Two of Wands, how I was saying in the beginning, of choosing a direction. You might feel a bit confused because you overthunk it a little bit, or people around you made you question your actions or your thoughts, because they even see that you're right there. Someone in your midst doesn't want you to be successful, so they're trying to make it hard for you. They're trying to make it hard for you, but you already know that you can. So it's your last little test, at least for this little part, the month, for your next endeavor. So what are you going to do? I always see this card as either you're going to go ahead onto the unknown, but it feels good. You know the unknown. There's a lot of great possibilities. You have gotten news from this source that kind of gives you evidence, facts, not facts, but just you have that feeling that if you go out and branch out on your own, you will be successful. But then staying where you are is pretty comfortable. So maybe that's what you've done in the past, is just stay where you are because it's what you know and you're comfortable. And that always depends on you. It's up to you. Can you work with where you at? Or do you want to explore the world and see how much more there is out there for you? Choose a direction. Right? You want to come out. All right. Then you have the Four of Cups. This is a possible missed opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. You see that cup right there? The universe is trying to hand it to you. Just turn around. Don't worry about what happened before, what didn't work out. That was yesterday. That was past energy. You got this new energy coming in. This divine intervention trying to come in. Don't miss out on that. Don't get bored. Some of you are just bored with okay, so you know how they say you need so many no's and then finally you're gonna get that yes? Like, let's say asking for a business loan, or exploring other options and feeling rejected, or feeling like it's gonna happen again because that's the way it's been. If you give up, of course you're never gonna know, but you're right there at the finish line. Don't settle. Don't settle. But others of you, this is somebody that's really missing you, thinking about you, and they're feeling that they missed out an opportunity with you. Oh my God. Beneath the deck, you have the Devil. Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. For some of you, the test is not to be tempted to go back into your old habits, into your own ways, or settle. Stay stuck where you are. If you're not happy there, obviously you guys are not happy there. You're bored with your situation, right? So look at something else now. Turn around. Whatever this devil energy is, it's toxic, it's unhealthy, it's just not, you don't resonate with it anymore. Whether it's a person, a place, or situation, it's not for your greatest good anymore. Like the Four of Cups too. So you need to take action instead of, you know, feeling a bit sad and feeling you can't do it, right? Take action. It's up to you. Okay, my Scorpios, let's clarify these cards. So I'm going to use the Rider deck. Let's see. What is this Page of Wands? What is this exciting news or this new spark you got going on? You have the Tower. So some kind of big change happened. Something shook your foundation, like to the core. This is the universe a lot of times coming in and doing this for you, where you're forced now to move on. If that was a building, I'm just saying building, right? But the Tower is basically something that could have been, you were just comfortable. But you knew from the beginning that it wasn't built on a solid foundation, meaning there really wasn't the love that you thought it was, the loyalty. It was built on lies. So you can't start a real relationship, a real partnership, anything real based on lies, right? When it has to do with these habits, this unhealthiness, you've been getting signs, you've been getting hints telling you that you should let that go, you should stop, you know, doing whatever it is that you're doing, because you seem to never get out of this page mode. You have the idea, but you don't do anything about it. You want to, you know, get healthier. You want to stop that, whatever that is for you. But you only think about it, and it never goes further than that page moment. And actually taking action. It's just like an idea. You know, like, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking. Right? Now let's see, what is the Six of Cups about? Six of Cups is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody feeling left out in the cold. Could have been somebody ghosted you, an ex, or you ghosting them, just stop talking to them. It could have been something karmic, where you needed to learn your lesson. And you know what that was about. It wasn't stable. It wasn't something grounded. It wasn't something you can build from. It was already crumbling. You already weren't seeing eye to eye. So it could have been difficult, but you had to either take yourself out of the equation, or the universe did something so that you wouldn't be involved at all. Or this is what whoever you're dealing with, they did. And that, of course, it feels horrible at the moment, but it's for a reason. So you can move on to your next path. Let's see, what is this? Justice is clarified by the King of Swords in reverse. This could be an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra. A Libra be coming up a lot, huh? Or a Gemini. The King of Swords, when it's in reverse, it's dealing with someone that is very cold-hearted, could be harsh with their words, not very fair at all. Clarifying justice, so this could be a legal issue that didn't go in your favor in the past. But again, it had to be that way to shake your ground, to get you moving. Somebody could have definitely stopped talking to you, just cut you out of their life unfairly. And it felt horrible, like I said. Or you had to do this to someone, but that was the only way that you can do or say. You had to say what was said. They had to say what they had to say to you. And yes, it could have felt unfair, and it probably was. But that's how you were able, it was like a slap in the face. A slap in the face. Woke you up though, and realized that you can create and do anything that you want. You have it within you already. It stepped up your game. It lit that fire beneath you that you had to move. You're not going to sit there and get burned. You're not going to be there in that building that's burning, that you know is collapsing, that is not for you. That addiction, that habit, right? You were manipulating yourselves, some of you. And for others, they were manipulating you into staying in something that was just, might have felt good at some point, maybe still, if it had to do with passion, maybe it was more of a cardinal thing. But there's more to life than that. You need the whole package. Clarifying the Magician is the Chariot. In reverse, could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. So, it wasn't moving anywhere. It was still, it was stuck. It couldn't be manifested. The way it was, there wasn't potential for it. It looks like it was magical at first. It was exciting, and then it just stopped and didn't go anywhere else. Just stopped you in your tracks, right? And it was meant to be this way, so you can branch off on your own. This could be at work as well, where you saw the possibilities. It looked good at first, but you spent your time and your energy, and that's kind of where you plateaued at. You saw that, and you knew. Maybe you're just waiting on something else to come in. You knew you were a freaking magician. You know you have a lot more in you. So the universe stopped it for you to force you to get out and create your own reality. Now, what is the Six of Pentacles about? There's that spy. So you have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody that has been watching you, or you've been watching them. Could be. Either you realized that whoever you were dealing with was giving more to someone else, or this is what they realized about you. There was some kind of inequality, one-sidedness, right? Others of you, this is you doing research. You needed to do research on whatever it is that you're trying to expand on or move from. This could be a new project or starting your own thing. There needed to be research. I feel that you guys maybe are still researching it, but don't overdo it. I feel you already have what you need, but some of you might not feel confident that you can manifest, and that's a little bit of an excuse, like, okay, I'm still gonna wait for that. I'm still gonna wait for them, you know? You have gathered what you need. You have gathered what you need. Others of you, this is the universe. They're paying extra attention to you, my Scorpios, because they want you to move on your path that you are supposed to be on right now. They've been giving you hints. Like I said, maybe some of you haven't been taking them, but they're paying extra attention to you right now and guiding you. They're working behind the scenes for you because they know that you deserve it. They're about to bless you with a gift. So just surrender. Understand this. And don't get overstressed about it. Don't be insecure about it. You already have what it takes. You're ready. Now, the Two of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of twos. Okay, fine. Two twos. So this is where There could have been some juggling, trying to get balance back in your life, trying to please too many people. Please your partner, please your employer, please too many. Got your emotions all over the place, right? Trying to decide what to do, how to handle this. Others of you, there was someone that had more than you. There was some juggling. This is a tiny percent. And this is the ones that were doing that spine and they figured this out, right? So in reverse, it's making a decision, no longer being indecisive, figuring out what you need to do. Where before you weren't doing anything with the Two of Swords here, where you're just waiting or choosing to wait, or again, leaving it up to the universe. Now you have to decide, and you will decide. There's a decision. Okay, so what is this Nine of Wands about? Nice. This is a decision. You have Judgment. This is like the final call. This is when the decision is made. You're making a call. You're deciding. And it looks like you're deciding not to give up. That's awesome. You have decided not to give up because you've worked so hard for it. Why let it go now? Obviously, you've been working hard at this because this is something that you see yourselves doing. This also has to do with the law of attraction. Some of you have been working really hard at this and haven't seen enough results. So maybe question the possibility of it happening. But it's happening. And you're deciding to might as well go all the way. Go all the way. Because you're just so close. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, which you have up here, but now it's in reverse. So there's something that I feel that there is some kind of loss of passion. Maybe you just don't have the same love and passion in what you're doing now. Or you're questioning it. You're wondering if you still want to do what you're doing now. Because again, it feels like it's comfortable. It's a living, right? Others of you are stressing out, or I feel like somebody's stressing out about you, my Scorpios, wondering if you still have the same feelings for them. Because they see that you're different. Nice. Clarifying the Two of Wands is strength. Could be a Leo. So this means that you are being more confident, where there could have been some insecurities or loss of confidence. You're feeling stronger and stronger. And if you can play with that lion right there, see that? You can do it all. You've mastered some kind of skill. So now it's time to go for it. Whatever it is for you. Whether stay where you are and improve it to the bestest ability that you can, or go do something totally new. Explore. Explore your options. Continue to stay strong. That's really helping you. Okay, here we go again. Don't miss this opportunity. If you're bored where you're at, if you don't like what you're doing, get the heck out. The universe is trying to give you something, my Scorpios. Don't settle. Okay, so now, after hearing what you just heard, go for it. They want you to know it's not going to be the same thing. If you take a chance, don't stay where you are just because you're comfortable. So ask me a question. What would you like to know? You have your question? All right. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. Okay, let's see what the bookie book has to say. Number 27. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. Yes, this Chariot has not been moving. Move it. You got this. Okay, my Scorpios, I hope that makes sense.